Wanna play again?
I think I will pass, Jerkwad.
Not now, thanks.
We will be back though for a rematch with old Jerkwad. Hell is that thing? Oh.
The guy looks like he could really use a visit to Supercuts. If the thought of how he might look underneath didn't cause you to involuntarily retch, you might even have paid. This guy looks like he should be standing watch around one of those barrels. He has a bit of a nervous look about him.
He does look a little nervous. We should go have a chat to him though, I think.
He's too far away, or...
Oh. Probably too late to talk. Go this way. We do actually have to talk to that guy, but we'll run into him again. This little pimp dude looking. Still in there, pimp.
Those two look like people my mom warned me about. I think I should avoid them.
Good idea, Roger.
Interesting. She appears to be waiting for someone. She might be one of those professional ladies your mom told you about.
Mm-hmm. Think so.
Now there's an interesting sounding business name. You wonder what they sell.
I wonder. Oh, is that dude? Talk to him.
Hey!
I wonder if you... Nah, what was I thinking?
Wonder if me what?
Hey!
Buddy, maybe you can help me out. I'm trying to track down this Ender Droid. I'm an Ender Droid runner. I know it don't look so hot, but I'm in disguise, you know?
Oh, yep. Sure.
In disguise? Yeah, you do look disguised. I just don't know what like. Hey, here's a tip. Think seriously about a flea dip.
I could really use your help getting this one. I've had a hell of a time tracking him down. You've gotta help me. Tell you what, if you can find and immobilize this bionic beer opener, it's worth 50 buckazoids to you. What do you say to that?
Oh, doesn't sound
I've
too bad.
scoured this dung heap and haven't seen synthetic hide nor hair of him. All that's left to check is that bar. I'd go in there myself, you see, but I've had a little misunderstanding with the management. No biggie. I'm sure it'll blow over soon.
Oh.
Anyway, can you help me out? What do you say? 50 buckazoids. And if you don't mind me saying it, you look like you could use it. So how about it?
Yeah, I actually can. But
Well, I don't know. What's this Endodroid thing look like? And why do you want it?
Well, he's about your height, only maybe a few inches higher. And I'd say about your weight, give or take 60 pounds or so. But then that's just probably because of that stuff he's made of. Kind of a liquid metal thing, but that's not important. He's got a crew cut, and I think he was wearing a long dark coat. Has a strange accent.
sound familiar?
But why do you want him?
Oh, he made some people mad.
How?
Oh, I guess he sort of jumped out of his program and kind of killed and or mangled a score or so of co-workers and, more importantly, management personnel. A big no-no.
Can't be doing that to
No
bench.
big deal. I just gotta take him in for analysis and processing. It could help pull me out of my, unfortunate cash flow situation. And most importantly, it can mean 50 buckazoids for you. What do you say?
Well, I could use the buckazoids. I'll see what I can do.
Sweet.
Great.
Do it.
You won't regret it. You're gonna need this data quarter. It's been modified to only be sensitive to certain unique components like droidium, something only an Endrodroid would be composed of. This will
Droidium.
help you root him out. Good luck. Let me know when you've got him.
Oh. Sure thing, friend.
Thanks. I gotta go check in with the home office. I'll check back out here a little later to see how you're coming along.
Okay, sweet. So we've got to hunt down some gaped Indo droid. Cool. Let's check out this shop. See what's the haps. Why am I not moving? Roger. What's wrong with you? Stuck. Oh, it's Festa.
Yikes! can it be? Why, yes, it is. It's Fester Blatz, former owner and proprietor of Fester's World o' Wonders, a cheesy little tourist trap on the desert planetoid of Fleabot. The t-shirt looks, and unfortunately smells, like the same one he wore on Fleabot.
Probably is.
He has the expression of someone enjoying a permanent wedgie. He has aged somewhat. Looks like he's grown a few more neck rings. These last few years have been rough on him. From what you remember of him, he used to be kind of an aqua blue. Now he looks like a used lug liner, or the color of a Vorillion miner's loogie.
Poor Fister. Have a chat. Oh, dude, that's not cool.
Howdy, stranger. The name's Blatz. Fester Blatz. Welcome to Implants and Stuff. Go ahead. Have a look around at some of the most interesting replacement body components this lovely planetoid has to offer.
Got some cool shit here, bro.
A nice fresh sales pitch.
This one's labeled fresh. By the looks of things around here, fresh is a very relative term. Not much going on there, eh?
I think there's something going on there.
Not much
Oh, that one there's a beaut. Has a dang airbag built right in. It's great for when your beast's motor skills just aren't up to par.
Kind of a
Oh, they
different
were
airbag.
designed during the days of warp drive testing. They didn't always pick clean courses to test run in them days, and there would be an occasional warp speed asteroid strike, which of course resulted in a seriously non-graceful deceleration, you might say.
I see.
What's special about this Abby Normal guy?
Abby normal.
Good night, Mr. Feldman, wherever you are. It's a marketing device for dumb. They design and manufacture a wide variety of implants, prosthetics, and conversion attachment kits. Hopefully, their product is better made than their sign is.
I hope so.
Yeah, this is the only place on the planet to get a good lobe piercing, I tell ya. And even though we don't have to, we do use only Lorshan quality body part piercing products. Less chance of pus buildup and drainage that way. That stuff tends to dull the erythrium coating on the hardware.
Sounds pleasant.
Now you know what happened to the infamous R2 line of droids. They've been reduced to carrying out the most trivial of tasks. Fester's using one for a Gen Blood blender. How sad.
In blood.
The
Blender.
R2 line of droids seemed like the hottest thing going in their day. Then they found that one little flaw in the programming. Unfortunately, the princess's personal life will never be quite the same.
Funny.
Them syringes you can use with lidocaine if you got some. Sometimes you gotta give old Butch a jump start right at first. Yeah, sometimes when you do a lot of cranial work, you gotta replace the fluid so the old brain isn't just bouncing around in there like a BB. But then you're probably already used to that.
Apparently I am.
Brain-dead products have been a staple of the home-built being hobbyist for decades now. They make a fine line of adapter plugs which allow for cross-species component swapping. Means you'll be able to pick up parts anywhere other beings exist. Nice deal, huh?
Sounds like a good
They
deal to
also
me.
make a pretty fine moddy. Get tired of what kind of mood your droid, or spouse for that matter, is in? Why, you just slap in one of those babies and bingo! You can modify them into a whole new attitude. Find a wife type who won't pay some big buckazoids for that. Too bad the sale
see.
of them is illegal. About all I do is trade for them. It's one of them loopholes, guess you could say. Kinda developed a hobby of collecting the suckers.
Yeah. Well, that's something to keep in mind for later. But for now, can't do much. But we can toast this.
No, can it be? It is. It's Elmo Pug, the former CEO of Scumsoft. Hard times have hit him like a ball-peen hammer between the, eyes. Maybe there is a karma ferry.
Oh, he's gone though. We'll have to catch up with him later. Alright, let's have a look in here. U-beam. What is the place?
Ah, this place still has those old-style ray projection infomercial viewers. What rubes.
You know, a lot of people, don't really like this game in the series. Quite sure why, but you've got to give it to it for its animations and stuff for the time. Done really well. I mean, it's pretty dated by our standards, but yeah, I mean, it still looks pretty bloody good, if you ask me.
Those are some interesting-looking dudes. Must be a couple of real losers, since they seem to be dateless. Of course, that won't be a problem for you once word gets around that you've hit the planet.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Can you believe he actually thinks that? That's the manager of this little slice of heaven. He looks like he's an expert on energy conservation. Mainly his.
Let's have a chat to him. Casually whistling the theme song there.
He seems to be ignoring you.
Come on, man. That's not good customer service. Talk to me, bro.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Really? I mean, really? Well, I think we got one or two for a couple of $100 a night. In advance, you understand.
Sure.
I believe I have a prepaid reservation provided me by Starcon.
I got no reservations from any Starcon. I got no reservations, period. I do a cash business. You want a room, cough out the Buckazoids.
I can't afford
So
that.
that's, 200. Well, okay.
200? Don't you listen, son? I said 300. That's 300 a night. And I don't include any weird pets. Them's extra.
But I like mine weird.
I could have sworn you said...
You calling me a liar? I don't need no guff from the likes of you. This is the finest lodging on the planet, son. If you don't like the prices, you can just take your sorry pinkish carcass out of here.
Well, 300? Okay, but give me your finest room then.
Yeah, please.
The finest room. Yeah, right.
Give me the
You
penthouse,
got it,
bro.
buckaroo. Best in the house. Coming right up. Pay up, and we're in business.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're gonna have to get some more money. We've got no money right now. That ain't good. We can get 50 Buckazoids from helping out that dude with the Endo droid. So there's that. But that's not really gonna be enough to get us a room. So we're gonna have to find some other way of making the money too. So I know we can talk to this. Have a chat.
Hey! Say, you look familiar. Didn't I kick your butt in a huge robot once?
Oh yeah, that. I hope to forget that. It was the beginning of my undoing. I was a laughingstock around the company in the final days of Scumsoft. Oh well, if that hadn't gotten me, some of my other creative management techniques would have. In looking at the big picture, I suppose that arrangement left me with all my physical assets intact. Not a single other thing, unfortunately. I'm humiliated to admit that I have, on rare occasion, resorted to selling cheat sheets for arcade games.
Well, well, well.
I've got to maintain a fairly, modest profile, I guess you could say. Time heals wounds and all that. Plus, maybe I can avoid a premature termination.
Wow. That's all very interesting. And very boring, if you don't mind my saying. What I want to know is, can you sell me a cheat sheet for Stooge Fighter 3?
Well, I think I may be able to facilitate that. I may have one in stock. Okay, here's what I need from you. A nice new bottle of Cold Sordian brandy. If you can deliver that, I think we can call it a deal. My people, I'll be waiting to take delivery from you so that we can put a bow on this deal. Catch you later.
Okay, so get a cheat from that guy for the arcade game. But we need to get him some cold Saurian brandy, which I believe we will be able to get from the old liquor store down this way. Fruit liquor. Aliens. They change those like every time you enter the screen. Some quite good ones. Okay, so have we got cold Saurian brandy yet?
Pa keeps some of the more expensive.
They.
So, Pa, what's the stuff behind you?
Oh, that, eh? Why, that there's the good stuff, Sonny. I got some real fine stuff back here. Oh, yeah, I do. That's cold Saurian brandy. That's what that is. Best available in these parts here. Now, it's way out of your price range, I'm sure. It goes for 20 buckazoids per.
Yep, that's out of my price range. But then again, everything's out of my price range because I'm broke. But at least we know we need to get 20 buckazoids to get a bottle of that. Then we can get our cheat sheet. This basically sick. Roger Wilco and the Colon of Doom. Cool. Kind of like a bit of a weird crossover, seeing we're playing that game right now. Final Frontier. Colon of Doom, those are kind of related in titles. This game was actually originally supposed to be called, I think it was supposed to be called it was a play on the Carmen Sandiego games. I think it was like where in Carmen Sandiego is Roger Wilco or something like that. But not actually using Carmen Sandiego name. It was like something that sounded similar, like Karen Santiago or something like that. Yeah, but that was supposed to be the original title of this game, but they actually got hit with copyright infringement from whoever it is that does the Carmen Sandiego series. So they had to change it to the Spinal Frontier, but I think I like Spinal Frontier better, to be honest. It's not as much of a mouthful. Okay, so what have we got? We've got our little ID card we can't do much with. We've got some awesome looking photos here that we took. Our little dustpan. And I think what was called a data quarter. It was given to us by the Endodroid Hunter.
This is the data quarter you got from that Endodroid Hunter dude.
What we can do with this is turn it on.
This button turns the data quarter on and off.
I knew that. What's going on with our thumb?
You notice your firm muscular fingers, the graceful bone structure, the elegant blood blister under your thumb. These are a man's hands. Grrr.
Okay, anyway. Cool, so you can like... So this thing kind of like... is like a tracker almost. Proximity device. You can change what it is tracking. We've got Crystal Mati, Opalamine, Give Me a Call, Leslie Nielsen, Back to School, World War I veteran, okay. Felderall, B. Nielsen, okay. Get that one. Sudabum. Ray, hell, that's a Cradlinol? That's the last one. So the one we want is, the Oroidium. That's what we're tracking. So yeah, what will happen is these little lights will shine up when we're getting close to them. But the guy said that he is hanging out in the bar, so we actually have to go on there to find him. This stud.
Impressed by his own perceived magnificence, this wannabe babe magnet stands and just radiates cool.
Okay, so let's check our little...
This is... This...
stop it. We've got 2 bars now, so he's closer now. So we'll head over this way. Right, check out our little scanner thing again.
This button...
Yes, I know that. Hang on. Still got 2 bars. So, kinda close, I guess. Go up here. Pretty sure he's not up here. He won't be any of these guys. He did say he had a crew cut.
This guy looks like he just got back from Cybernam.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, okay, we'll check our thing. Okay, so it's gone down a bar, so we must be back down this way.
That's the door to the basement. Surely you remember, or is your brain full already?
I think my brain is full. That was open before, wasn't it? That's a little suspicious. Maybe we should investigate that.
It feels slightly gritty. You suppress an urge to dust it. You...
Apparently we can't interact with the door. Oh, okay.
Well,
There we
that
go.
wasn't too bad for a borderline physical specimen like you. It didn't quite get the job done, though.
Oh yeah? Maybe we should try it again.
Nah, you still haven't convinced the door to yield to your obviously superior physical presence.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow, you really did it. Not
Nice
exactly
work,
the
Roger.
subtlest of entry techniques, but effective. That's pretty macho for the likes of you. Who would have guessed you'd have the makings of a Starsky or a Hutch, or a Tango or a Cash?
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
Uh-oh. It's the Endo droid. We found him. Can we have a little look at him before he murders us?
It's the Endodroid, and he's repairing himself. Yuck.
Doing what now? Ooh, dude. He looks pretty tough. Pretty Terminator-ish.
There, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Damn.
Well, he did warn you.
A little brutal.
I'm not going to say he told you so, but he did.
Okay. So we want to probably not. Oh, jeez. What's the mouse doing? Mouse, not the time. Okay, good. Probably. Oh, hold on. Go back down. Go back down. Do something that we can grab.
You go now, and I don't rearrange your organs.
Okay, cool. So, what's this? What do we got?
It's a fairly heavy and solid piece of pipe.
Piece of pipe. Excellent. Oh, not excellent. We're in trouble.
There, that's a great improvement. Look much better now.
Don't know if I agree with
Well, he did warn you. I'm not going...
that. Okay, we need to get the hell out of here quickly.
That's delightful. It feels
What's my mouse
slightly...
doing? Oh, we've got the pipe. How? That's good. Okay, cool. So we've located where he is, but we might have a bit of trouble actually trying to capture him. It's a little bit deadly. The solution to actually doing this is a little bit long-winded and kind of obscure. In terms of like progression in this game, most of the puzzles are not too bad compared to like the older games, but I think this one's probably one of the more difficult ones to figure out, in my opinion anyway. I know when I first played this, I had issues trying to work this one out, but most of the stuff after this wasn't too bad. We're just about to order a drink, so we will do that.
What can I do for you there, fella?
What have you got?
Well, aside from the obvious stuff which is glaring in your face from the back wall here, I do make some mixed drinks. I mean, if I do say so myself, I make a pretty mean William Gibson and a pretty good ass-em-off cocktail, you know what I mean, huh? Hey, I got you. Try a fuzzy toe jam. They seem to be pretty popular with your particular species here.
Well, I guess we'll go with the special. The fuzzy toe jam sounds pretty appetizing.
Okay, you got it, pal.
Oh, he doesn't seem to be making our drink for some reason. Try that
What
again.
can I do for you there, fella?
What about a William Gibson? Will he make us one of those?
You got it, pal.
Okay, that's weird. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be able to like order a drink here and then it distracts him so we can get behind the bar, but it doesn't seem to be working. A little bit of a worry, so maybe we need to try to get around there first before it'll work. I know, there's a terrible bartender. What is this service?
Hey there, guy. Come on now. Hey, you can't come back here. You want something? You let me know, all right?
Hey, I tried that. What's the guy got to do to get a fuzzy toe jam around here?